What are some of the pros and cons of being so massive?
Pros, I think it's you feel good. When you're walking around
It's just your confidence.
and you're bigger than everyone else, you're like, this is how it's supposed to be. Cons, everything else.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Renee All Day. Joining me today, Alex Cappa. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Really happy to have you here with me. My first time meeting you. The Crocs.
The Crocs. You
Talk
like
to
them?
me about the Crocs. I mean, I don't own a pair of Crocs, but I keep thinking I need to have Crocs.
I got into them probably my rookie year. They're a big thing in the NFL. You see them everywhere.
Yeah, easy slide on.
I was curious, Croc curious, I would say. Got a pair, been wearing them ever since. The convenience unmatched.
No doubt. No doubt. Do you ever get like the Elevate? They have like the fancy ones that they release?
I have not. I will say, though, they just released the Mater Crocs. You know, like Mater from Cars.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
So I actually tried to order those. My
Gone.
first ever fancy Crocs already sold out.
Well, what size do you have to get? 16?
14.
14.
Yeah.
That's
Not
not
bad.
easy to come. You don't get that in the stores. Rarely.
Not too bad, though. Once
Yeah.
you get 15, 16, it gets a little tough.
Yeah. Slippery slope.
Yeah.
Okay, new dad. Your baby
I
is
am.
what, about 6 months?
Almost. About 5.5 months.
Oh my gosh. Talk to me about this baby.
It's unbelievable. His name's
best.
Cody. Cody James. Mm-hmm. Best thing of my life.
They're just
So
so
fun.
dreamy.
My wife was up for about 4 hours last night in the middle of the night, so that's not fun, but
Yeah.
it's unbelievable.
It's so crazy. You have these little people, especially that age too, when you wear the little sack thing, the little carry-all
little
thing.
carrier?
Yeah.
He doesn't like my carrier as much. My wife has a carrier that he likes. Mine, he's not the biggest fan of.
Okay. Did you get the dude carrier one? I remember getting one of those for my husband. I was like, here, you can try this.
I
thing.
don't know
And
if
he's
it's a dude carrier, but I
know.
need an XL. You know, there's
Yeah.
only so many that fit me.
Right.
But so I just carry
You should get
him.
one of the big sarong guys. Wrap that around.
Those are too confusing for me.
I tried to watch so many YouTube tutorials, and I'm like,
They're tough.
My baby's going to
We
end
were
up
at
on
the
the floor.
zoo, though, and I was just holding him, and my arms were gassing out. It was
my
not a
God.
good strategy.
Yeah, I know. It is a lot. Cincinnati's a great place to have kids, though.
It's fantastic.
It's really great.
There's kids everywhere in my neighborhood. It's
Yeah.
great.
And there's so much to do between the zoo, the museums, all the different parks and all that. It's a good place to be.
He's just starting to get exposed to stuff.
Yeah.
So,
Is he sitting up yet?
not quite.
It's about
We're
there.
working on it.
Yeah.
We're working on it.
It's soon.
Yeah.
By Christmas.
I hope so.
By Christmas, he'll be up and moving. For sure. How has being a dad changed you as a person?
I don't know that it's changed me that much. I really enjoy it. I spend more time at home, but I've always been like a homebody.
Yeah.
So that doesn't really it gets my wife to go to bed earlier, which I like. 'Cause
That's nice.
Normally she sleeps in, but now we got no choice. You know, we're up 5, 6 a.m. every day.
yeah.
So
Oh,
we
yeah.
get to go to bed early. I mean, it's kind of a great deal.
I remember my husband and I going through it. We're like, okay, it's 9 p.m. We're going to wrap this party up and shut her down. Yeah, it's great.
Bye-week Saturday night, in bed at 9:30. We were partying.
I love that. So you've always been a homebody. What kind of things are you doing at home? Are you like a big show watcher, movies? What are you guys
I like
doing?
shows. I go through phases. Like, I'll play chess all the time.
Oh.
Or so I went through a chess phase.
Is that because of the team? Because there's other chess players around here.
I started playing before I got here.
Oh, okay.
But then I felt like I had to get my game up a little bit because
Yeah.
we have some serious players.
Yeah.
So then I started to take it a little more serious
Yes.
when I got here. Just so if something comes along, I'm prepared.
Yeah, you
know?
gotta be.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready for all of it. Chess, God. I just don't think I have the brain power.
Oh, you got the power. It's just, you just got to commit.
Maybe, I guess.
It's a lot of time.
What shows are you guys watching? I say you guys. I assume you and your wife are watching
We
shows
are,
together.
we are.
You cannot watch them separately.
We watch a lot less TV now since we've had a kid. I will say that.
Yeah.
We will get an hour a night. So right now, The Golden Bachelor is what we
Oh,
watched
is that
last
good?
night. It's fine.
Do you watch the other Bachelors?
We do.
Okay.
It's like all those. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
But is
You
it
can
caddy?
zone
Are
out.
the women caddy on it? Like in the younger ones?
They get there.
Okay.
They get
I've
there.
been very curious about that. Every time it pops
You
up on Hulu, I'm
know,
like, should I?
Older people, they say some stuff out of left field sometimes. So.
True. They're from a different generation.
The morning show, you seen that?
Yeah, it's a great show. Love the
we're
morning
still getting
show.
into that one.
Yes.
That's the one I'm into right now. I would say.
Yeah, that is a really, really great show. I feel like the Apple Plus shows are always pretty.
I gotta get my Apple Plus game up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just getting into
subscribe.
it.
Get
Yeah.
in there. There's lots of good stuff. The long hair. You've pretty much always had long hair.
I have.
What is the maintenance routine?
No maintenance routine.
There's lack thereof.
I use
Dude,
whatever
answer.
soap we have in these showers here.
Uh-huh.
Once I mostly throw it in a bun all the time, and that's why it was a lot longer last year. I had to cut it. My
Okay.
wife was like, "You haven't worn it down in 2 years. It might be time to get me a trim." So that was my first trim since high school. Actually.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Damn. Between that and the beard, what would happen if you went clean shaven?
I don't know. I went through like in college, I would shave once a year. Every Christmas, I would shave. And now.
Was that like a family request? Or do you just
I think
felt
it was
like...
just, it gets a little out of control, messy, patchy, ugly, So I was like, let's clean it up for Christmas. But now we play through Christmas in the NFL, so I stopped doing that. So now I just never shave.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, if you were to do a design, is there anything that you would maybe lean? Is there a facial hair that you like? A design?
This is as clean as it's going to get right here. This is freshly trimmed.
We have Gillette here, so I'm just asking you some facial hair questions. They are a lovely sponsor here. So
that style of razor, sorry, Gillette, not used.
What do you have? Oh, you got to get in there
just
with
a little
like
trimmer, just a little.
Yeah.
Bzzz,
What number do you do?
I just use like the 0, but I just I just wing it.
Okay, I know way too much about your facial hair now. I asked too many questions. I know I went too far on it. I went too far. It's my
tell me
bad.
what you want to know.
I got it all.
Okay.
I got everything I need to know.
Good.
Okay, so you are from the West Coast. You've played on the East Coast. Now you're here in the Midwest. What are America's best offerings? What's the best of all of these places?
Wow, that's a good question.
I'm a Canadian, so I'm still figuring
wife's
it
Canadian.
out. She is. Where's she from?
She was born in Toronto, moved to California pretty young, so we met in California, and then she went to school in University of British Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I like her already.
So a little bit of everywhere.
Love that.
What I've enjoyed of the Midwest is the seasons.
Yes.
Because I've lived in California, Arizona, and Florida. So just heat all the time.
Yeah.
I love the cold here.
It's
Get a little
beautiful.
snow.
Yeah.
That's what I've enjoyed of the Midwest the best. The fall, I mean, the leaves right now, are you kidding me?
Nice.
That's unbelievable.
The foliage, it's beautiful to drive around. My
foliage.
goodness, these
I do enjoy
autumnal hues.
I do.
Yeah.
Good shrubbery.
Yeah. It's very, very nice. Renee All Day is presented by Gillette Labs. Gillette Labs is not your dad's razor. It's Gillette's ultimate shaving experience. So I'll say this, as I was getting ready to do this interview with you, you're a very hard man to find information on.
Am I?
You're a little elusive.
What do you want to know?
I mean, other than like,
I'm an open book.
Listen, I can find football information on you all day long, but you as a man, you as a person, who are you? What is there to Alex Cappa?
My family, I got 3 brothers.
Okay. Where do you fall in the brothers?
I'm the third of 4.
Okay.
So 2 older, 1 younger.
Okay.
Younger ones live with my dad out in Arizona. My
Okay.
oldest one is an accountant.
Okay. Do you do your accounting?
He does not.
Okay.
Keep that out of the family.
You know
And
what?
he's in-
My mom was doing my bookkeeping for a bit, and I was like,
Sketchy.
I don't know, Carol.
And they're all wicked smart. He's into baseball analytics too, so he's like been doing that.
Yeah.
My other one builds DNA sequencers. He's living in San Diego as well. They're wicked smart.
What does that even mean? DNA sequencers? What is that?
Yeah, so if you want to get your DNA sequenced to find out all the
Like
weird genetic things that you have.
22 and
He builds and installs those.
whoa.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Wicked smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where'd you get wicked from? That's a
I
very
don't know.
Canadian thing. Does your wife get that on you?
No, she don't say
It's like a Boston
I think
thing.
it's like I think Good Will Hunting, maybe.
Oh.
A great film.
Great film. It is a very good film. Okay, so you and your wife have been together for a very long time. How do you guys keep the romance alive? How long have you guys been together?
We got together sophomore year of high school.
Oh, okay.
So it's been a while.
Yeah.
How
Been
do
a
we
minute.
keep the romance alive?
Having babies. That'll do it, right?
Yeah. I will say having a baby has brought us closer together for sure. It's unbelievable. She's the
sure.
best mom ever. It's awesome.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That is nice.
Yeah.
How much of your baby, I mean, only at 5.5 months is a little hard to tell, but can you see bits of each of you guys in the baby?
At first, it was hard to tell. Now I think he's looking more like me, which
Okay.
it's good because, yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Your relationship with Ted. Talk to me about Ted. Teddy Karras.
Teddy
Sweet guy.
Sweet Teddy.
He is an interesting guy.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Me and Ted are alike in a lot of ways, different in a lot of ways. I love playing with Ted. He's a great teammate. He's very passionate about football, very passionate about everything, which is always fun. He works really hard. Me and him, I feel like we're always trying to keep each other on the same page, trying to push each other to be better. He's a great teammate. It's a lot of fun to play with him.
You went out to help support him as he was launching his Cincy hat. So you guys all like really support each other a lot in all these other endeavors and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, you're talking about we went out to Indy for the Village of Marici little fundraiser out there. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a stud what he's doing with that. The amount of money that they've raised and the cause that they support, it's great.
Yeah. With you guys trying to, find the rhythm with everything you guys are doing right now, you guys have such a tight group. What do you think it is about the group right now that kind of keeps you guys all on the same page?
I think we have a lot of good people on this team. And so it's easy when you have people who have common goals, common, I don't know, it's just good people. When you have good people, it's easy to work together and it's easy to stay on the same page. If you have someone who you feel like they're not as bought in as you or something like that, then that's
Sniff
not good.
out,
And so we feel like we got a good group.
Last year, Burrow sent you guys all on a cruise?
He did.
What happened on the cruise? What was this cruise?
Well, here's the problem. Here's the problem with the cruise. For
Okay.
one, Joe said he doesn't even like cruises, so I feel like maybe pawn this off on us or something. I don't know. But my wife was already pregnant, so by the time the season rolled around, she was too pregnant to go on a cruise. So we didn't go on the cruise.
Oh, you didn't go.
She was too pregnant, so we couldn't go on. I'm not going to go on a cruise without my wife.
No.
That's just not.
No,
that
that's
doesn't
not
work.
cool.
No, that doesn't work.
Fly.
So I think you have to be like under 20 weeks to go on a cruise or something. They don't let you on.
Oh, fair enough. I mean, you're really out there. I mean, you wouldn't.
You don't want to.
It's not worth it. It's not worth
You
it.
don't want to be out there.
Yeah, I wonder if Burrow just got like gifted them and he was like, I don't want to go on it, but you guys, please.
No, everyone who went really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I want to go on. I've never been on a cruise, so I really wanted to go.
A long time ago, but it's all right.
Sounds
I'm kind of
good to
with
me.
Burrow on this one.
I like to lay low though, so you go on a cruise, you lay around and eat some food, and then you go on an excursion for a couple hours. It's perfect.
What's your dream vacation?
So I want to go to Italy because I think Italy's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
My wife's no.
That's cute.
There you go. He has a place in Limano, Italy, and it's like an old town where like only like maybe a few dozen people live now.
Oh my
and so like I want to go out there and see that.
Yeah.
But then also I want to go on like an African safari or something. I think that would be sick. I love animals.
That would be such a fun trip. I mean, that's the one that's like that's the bucket list.
That's
like,
what you gotta do. See them
not cheap
where they're
either.
supposed to be.
Yeah. But also that's terrifying. Because I think so. I mean, imagine being on like the safari and then they like shine the lights and all of a sudden you see these like a pride of lions right in your face. Like they're not at the zoo.
I feel like they know what they're doing.
They're not docile, do they? I don't know. Seems like
It's
a bit of
worth
a.
it to me. It's worth it to me.
It would be
Big
fun.
cats especially are so freaking cool.
Fair enough. You play for the Bengals, right?
Well, there you go.
You got to.
Yeah. So I think that's one I really want to do at some point.
Yeah, that is definitely like a bucket list kind of trip. Okay, so you're obviously playing with Burrow here, but you've been able to play with Brady, some of the best quarterbacks of all time. What is it about Brady that makes him so great?
It's preparation for sure. He prepares as good as anybody, and he makes sure everybody else is prepared as well. Like It takes everybody. A quarterback can't do it by themselves, so he did a good job making sure everybody was on the same page and ready to roll.
And what about with Joe? No.
Same thing. Joe has elite confidence, elite preparation. We know he knows exactly what he needs to do, where it needs to be all the time, and that he's going to put us in the right situation. Confidence and preparation for sure.
Let's play a little game called Who in the O-Line?
Okay.
Who in the O-Line is the biggest teddy bear? There's a long pause.
I'm going to go Cody Ford.
Okay.
Cody Ford. Only because I've started to see his TikToks lately. And so I'm seeing him at home.
Wait, what's on the TikToks? I've not seen it.
Well, his girlfriend has a TikTok, and she started to pop up on my For You page, and I'm seeing him at home. I'm seeing the real teddy bear that is Cody Ford.
Yeah, I mean,
And that's a real answer. I thought about that one hard.
You did think about that one. Us wives and girlfriends definitely like to expose the sweeter side of you guys. You know, everyone always sees you guys as these like giant monster men. It's nice to go, they're sweet guys on the inside. Okay, biggest trash talker.
OB, for sure. Orlando.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is the quintessential dad of the group? Who's fathering you all? Daddy O-line.
It's, no, now that you said that.
That changes
me.
the
I'm going to say me now that you said that. Like, I was going to say another answer and you said daddy O-line. I'm not putting anyone else in that category.
That's me.
Yeah.
Who's the biggest troublemaker?
Ted, for sure.
Who's the best hygiene? Not sharing razors.
Jackson Carmen.
That was a
Guy
quick
might
answer.
take 12 showers a day.
Really?
Yeah,
That's a lot. Sounds like dry skin to
I'm
me.
exaggerating, but yeah.
He's keeping it clean. Well, I like that. Better than the other, right? Who would be the best babysitter? Who would you trust with your 5.5-month-old baby, sweet baby Cody?
I'm going to say Cordell.
Okay.
Cordell. He's got a couple nieces, and they're pretty young, and he seems like he knows what he's doing. I think he knows what he's doing.
Familiar with the territory.
Yeah.
Being such a large man, what are some of the pros and cons of being so massive? So just to provide context to this. So I work in the world of professional wrestling.
Right.
And I've been out with massive wrestlers, and people often want to touch you when you're this big. They want to grab you. They want to jump on your back. Is this did you experience this?
Probably not to the same level.
Okay.
I don't know that I roll in the same crowds, you know? So,
You're a homebody. No one's touching you. Yeah. Fair.
Pros and cons.
Do you have to like do chores, like changing the light bulbs or?
I will say there's a couple light bulbs in my house that are out, and it's like our ceiling where it peaks. They're out, like the two top ones are out. I'm like, I can't get up there even with a ladder.
I don't even know how you got to bring someone in for that.
Yeah. Pros, I think it's you feel good when you're walking around.
It's just your confidence.
And you're bigger than everyone else. You're like, this is how it's supposed to be. Cons, everything else.
Shopping, bending down.
That's the hardest thing I would say. You
can't just wake up to the Crocs.
You can't just order. You can't just order stuff. It's not gonna fit.
Special made.
It's not gonna fit.
Where do you order from? What's like your?
That's why I'm wearing Crocs and these Amazon shorts and Bengals attire.
The blessings of Amazon.
Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Next day, baby, you got it.
There you
go. Okay, we're gonna do a game to see how efficient you are at diapering.
Okay.
Renee All Day is presented by Gillette Labs. The best a man can get keeps getting better. Look good, game good.
Do you think I change diapers or no?
Of course you do.
Okay.
Yeah, of course you do.
Okay.
Yeah. Why you don't?
I'm just wondering if you think. Of course I do.
Yeah, of course you do.
Yeah.
You're the guy. You do it. I can see it.
Of course.
Okay. Let's just. I don't know what kind of diaper this is. It doesn't.
So I don't reuse diapers for one. I mean, I'm throwing that diaper away immediately.
Oh, same.
Okay.
Same thing. No, I'm not washing it in the sink. No.
I mean, even like if it's not a dirty diaper, like if you take it off, it's garbage.
Oh yeah. No,
Okay.
well, except for this exact.
Except for this.
This
diaper.
one will make an exception.
Okay.
This is BJ's baby. It was from another segment that was not on this show.
So I'm dressing the baby as well.
We're going to dress the baby and diaper the baby. And, I mean, at least, I don't know, your baby's not fighting you yet. My baby fights me now, so look forward to that.
He likes to grab on midway through his arm being
My daughter's like 2.5 now, and she goes, no, and is like fighting me, running. It's like literally wrestling an alligator.
So we'll go diaper first, even though you had the diaper on the outside?
I did not dress this baby.
Oh, so someone else did that.
That was not me.
Someone else did that.
Yeah. I would have put the diaper on the inside.
All right, we'll make sure we got good coverage here.
Yeah.
Secured well. This is a low quality diaper.
It sure is.
Whoever. I don't know what brand this is, but I mean, that's a secure diaper right there.
That was quick. That was actually very good and smooth. You got that down.
Not my first rodeo.
No, you got that down nicely.
This is good because you don't have to support the head or anything because it's a doll. Arms in. This is riveting content right now.
Are people going to like this? Who can say? But we're just going to try,
Stiff hands on this baby here.
And see what you're made of, you know?
Good shoulder mobility. That helps. I always worry I'm going to
Scary.
hurt
I know.
my baby or something. I haven't yet.
They're pretty resilient.
Their joints are so flexible.
Disturbingly so.
I'm like, dude, are you okay?
I know. Yeah.
And then here's the other thing. I would never use this. It's got buttons.
No.
We're not buttoning 20 things
You
here.
learned that the hard way?
Anytime my wife puts on something and it's full of buttons, I'm like,
no.
What are we doing here?
Yeah, I remember one time I had my husband go up to change my daughter, and he brought her back in a bathing suit to go to bed in. I was like, oh, That's not
I
right.
love that.
That's not going to
But
cut
I mean,
it.
that's efficient.
That was great.
That's clean.
He's a dad, everybody.
Beautiful baby.
You did it. That was
Yeah.
really nice.
Not bad, right?
Yeah. Where did this baby come from? This is like, I mean, I know it's BJ's baby, but I mean, purchase-wise.
It's a little creepy.
All right, well, I'm just going to put it back
It's
here.
a little creepy.
Okay, we'll let the baby just kind of sit
Did
there.
I pass?
Yeah, oh my God,
Good,
with
good,
flying
good, good,
colors.
good, good.
No, you are a diaper-changing man.
It's a new generation.
You know your way around
It's a new
it. Yeah,
generation.
we got to share those duties, you know? I don't want to deal with all the blowouts.
Pun
Some of that's
intended.
on you. Exactly. After football, what do you want to do?
Hang out with my baby? I really don't know. I'll probably
Do you think about
coach.
that stuff a lot or no?
I do,
Yeah.
but it's hard.
Yeah.
I don't know what I want to do. I'll probably coach in some capacity.
Mm-hmm.
But these NFL coaches put in some serious hours, as
yeah.
do college coaches. So I might be like a high school coach or something. I
Great.
really don't know yet, but
Great.
something like that. Yeah.
For me to tie in my wrestling
Yeah.
themes with some football, if you had to have an entrance song to walk you out to the field, what would it be? What do you listen to? Who are you? Tell me more about you.
I don't listen to like that much music.
Really?
I like music, but like if I'm driving in, like I'm listening to like a podcast or a YouTube video.
Okay.
Or some
Are you like
news
learning
or-
things?
Sometimes learning things, sometimes wasting my brain away. But I do both. I do both. I don't listen to that much music. But you know that song "Written in the Stars"? You remember that song? "Written in the Stars."
Oh yeah.
From like 2008 or something.
Yeah.
That played like in one of my high school games before the game, and I was like
You're
so
feeling
juiced
it.
up. So ever since then, when I've heard that song, I've got like juiced up. So,
Okay.
yeah.
There we go.
Not a real like hype song, but
No, but I like that.
Yeah.
It's funny. You can like hear a song that transports you to like a certain moment
Exactly.
in time, and it just
and it was like
gets you
before
where
a high
you
school
need to
game. I was
be.
like, this is the biggest moment of my life. You know?
What do you think was the biggest moment of your life?
When my little dude was born.
Oh,
There you go.
yes.
Simple.
Yes.
I'm a family man.
It's a family guy. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
guys want to have more kids?
I want as many as my wife will allow.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Keep them coming.
How many do you have?
I only have one.
Oh, okay.
I know, but I would love to have another one too. Once you have one, you're like, oh my God, these
What
kids
else
are
are we doing?
great. Yeah, what else
Yeah.
are we doing? Why
Come
would I
on.
not have more kids? So delicious and sweet. Okay, I derailed this interview entirely, but thank you so much for coming to hang out with me. You're a delightful human being, and you're a great diaper changer.
Thanks for having me. What a pleasure.
Yeah, if you ever shave your face, let us know, and we'll hook it up.
Gillette, I'll keep it in mind.
Yep.